Alright, so got another install video on the Jeep today. So let's step in there. Alright. Okay, so this is a big install today. This one's good. Alright. Sick, thanks for watching, guys. That's all for today's video. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm fooling with you. That's our problem. We gotta fix that. Alright, so yeah, let's get serious now. We gotta get this horn fixed. I've done a little bit of diagnosis on it. Check the relay, nothing's happening at the relay. Switch relays and still nothing, so there's not getting any power between here and the relay. I've also checked, there's not a horn fuse, but there are airbag fuses, so I checked those. I don't know if they even go to the horn. I would assume they do, because this is all one unit. But check those are good. So that leads me to believe it's the clock spring, which is kind of a process. It's at the very back here. I gotta pull this horn airbag center section off. We'll get that off in a second. Gotta pull the wheel, and then gotta undo this, and the clock spring's right in there. So we'll get going on that, and let's get to our down. Okay, so first thing we need is 8mm socket, and it's just 2 bolts on each side here. And then the center section with the airbag and horn come out. Not very difficult bolts here. So that's one. How many of you guys always put when you're working on your cars, put your nuts and bolts in your cup holders? I always do that. So there's a second one, and this section just comes out. You've got 2 wires on the back, one for the airbag, one for the horn. I'm gonna grab a flathead to get the airbag one out. I think this one should just come undone. Yeah, that one's super easy. So grab a flathead. Got my trusty long boy here. And it comes off, and this is out. And I also did actually replace. I got a whole other unit. It was used, but I've already tried a whole nother unit, and that still didn't fix it. So that's why we're going deeper into the clock spring. Okay. So now you got a bolt in the center there. We got to get that off, and then you can set up your steering wheel puller. You need a steering wheel puller to do this, and I just bought like a cheap one online, and then we'll get that off there. So there's that. Now we got to set up that steering wheel puller and get this off. Alright, so I just got a pretty simple steering wheel puller here. Just got this off like Rock Auto or something. It was like $6. And then I think shipping was $12, so that was sick. Okay, so you got the main portion of it, which is that's going to be the center section. That'll push on the center bolt there. And you just got these outside bolts that keep pressure on here, and you'll turn the center section and it'll push the wheel out. That's kind of how that works. So that'll be how you set it up. Pretty simple stuff. Okay, so I'll let you guys get in there and see how I set it up. It's all nice and tight. Now all I got to do is turn on that one, and that'll push this out, pull the steering wheel off. So yeah, let's get to it. Okay, and the wheel is gonna come off here. And just feed the wires through. And we're off. Okay. So that's what I'm talking about. That's the clock spring right there. We're gonna get that one replaced, and hopefully that fixes our no horn problem. All you've got is 2 screws on the bottom. You can see those there. And then this kind of shroud thing comes off. And then we're gonna have 2 bolts on the top, or 2 Phillips screws on the top here. Once we're inside, I'll show you that. And then basically this thing comes off. So let's get going. Equally length screws, and this one took 3 more days than this one. Jeez. Okay. There might be actually one more on the back side. Okay, so yeah, so you got to take out the ignition cylinder, I guess is what this is called. I don't even know how it worked, but that 3rd hole that's underneath there, you just kind of press up in there, and it presses this little guy, and you can pull the ignition right out. So that's kind of crazy. So that's out now. We should be able to get this shroud off. That scared the crap out of me. This thing is being difficult here. I don't have a tilt wheel. I think if I had a tilt wheel, this would have been a lot easier. There's one more screw I missed. Way in the back. Okay, enough. Enough with the stupid wipers. Okay, so there is a 3rd one in the back that's definitely hidden. Just want to quickly take a look at all the connections, make sure they're okay. We'll go ahead and disconnect the connection here to the clock spring. 2 more Phillips on top. Okay, with the top 2 screws undone, that should allow us to remove this old clock spring. And that is filthy in here. There it goes. Okay, so there's the old one. Let's get the new one on there. Okay, so got the new one here. I'm definitely going to test to make sure this fixes my problem before I put it all back together. If it doesn't, that's going to be a sad day. And I just dropped the brand new one. That's great. Hopefully it's supposed to sound like that, because I probably just broke this. Okay, so it's really hard to screw this up. You just got to make sure there's a little tab inside there for the turn signal. You just have to make sure it lines up in the middle here, or else it won't cancel. So yeah, and then you've got this little guy that you'll pull out. It just helps you line it up, and that's all. And it just pops on like that nicely, and we'll reconnect the electrical connections down below. And you can pull this pin out just like that. I'm going to kind of put this a little bit back together just so it's not a mess. I'm going to put the key back in. plug in the horn. Gosh, I really hope this fixed my problem. Nothing, dude. Dang it, man. I'm gonna try my other horn that I have. Nothing. Big bummer, because the horn still doesn't work in the Jeep. I'm probably going to do a little more diagnosis and see if we can get it fixed, get it working at all. But other than that, I'm probably going to end the video here. Still no horn. But thanks for watching, guys. Please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Peace out.